Then one of my favorite teammates, Jeb Huckeba, joining us today. Number 15 on the field and in your program, but number 1 in your heart, man. Jeb, how's it going on, dude?
Man, it's going great, Matt. It's so great to hear from you guys and spend a little time with you today.
What have you been up to? Have you talked to your boy Rhett Lashley? And I kind of look at it from afar. You know, I ain't talked to a lot of people in a long time, but you know, always pulling for Rhett and the success he's having down there at SMU.
Absolutely, yeah. It's been fun to stay in contact with him just over text message. Just pulling for him, and it's been fun to watch his success. He and I were roommates my sophomore year, and just growing up here in Springdale as he did, just the connection that he has to Northwest Arkansas, and to see someone who's accomplished as much as he has, when you had that teammate connection. I got to host him on his official visit when he was coming to Arkansas, and but yeah, I text Rhett every now and then. I know he's doing the best job he can to be involved as a dad. Obviously, he's investing in the program at SMU and leading them well. But they've got 4 kids, I think 2 sets of twins, and obviously prioritizing his marriage as well with Lauren. And so just proud of what he's been able to do there at SMU.
Absolutely, man. I'm in the book of Colossians right now, studying a little bit of that. What are you studying? I know you're always reading something and you're always in the Word. What are you studying right now?
Yeah, thanks for asking. I was invited to a reading plan called Own It 365, like OWN, and a guy from our church, he's connected with us through FCA, invited me to that, and so typically on my way home from my workout in the morning, I'll just let that play. And sometimes the audio Bible reading it's very efficient and helpful. And so that's been really good. Another resource I heard of recently at an FCA training was called the PRS app. It's the Public Reading of Scripture. And so, you know, if anybody just has downtime, they can listen to that. Instead of just being a voice, it has some kind of background themed music, and maybe it'll catch your attention a little bit more than normal. So, yeah.
That's cool. How's your pops doing? You been out on the golf course at all? Has he been golfing? How's he been?
You know, he retired in December of 2024. And golfing has been on his weekly calendar for sure. He's got a former teammate of his at Harding, and they live close. And so I think they've played every course in Bella Vista. What they've been doing recently is there's a new place in Lowell. It's where you play these different courses indoors. It's something like a golf simulator, but I haven't done it yet. I don't know if it's called casual. It's got that word in it, but
Cart Path Social. Cart Path.
There it is. Cart Path Social. That's it, and he's really enjoyed that. So I'm thankful he is still active, and one of the things that he does also is watch his grandkids play sports. He's traveling around Northwest Arkansas. My brother Jordan, he's got 4 kids. They live in Farmington. We've got 3. We live out by him and Siloam, and then my sister, she's got kids too, and so they're most weeks they're 2 or 3 nights a week they're going to be at some sort of a game, which keeps them active and out in the community.
I've got a question. This is Clay Henry, Jeb.
Yeah.
So
hey, Clay.
This is going to take you back to your Harding roots. Wyatt Simmons, who's son of your dad's successor, who's
that's right,
done really well, Paul. Wyatt, I think he redshirted last year. What do you see him doing at Arkansas? I think he's an inside linebacker, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes. I see him I've seen a couple pictures of him competing in off-season workouts and just straining to be his best. I mean, I don't know that anybody is going to outwork him. I think he will continue to gain trust with the coaches. He'll really, develop his body with the off-season opportunities in the weight room and speed development. So I see him competing for playing time at the inside linebacker position, and hopefully being somebody that really makes a big contribution over the coming years.
So he had the same kind of recruiting explosion that you did, and maybe not quite. When Bobby Bowden's flying in to see Jeb at Harding, that's pretty much elite. I I think I have that right. Didn't he fly in to see you? When Florida State was rolling?
Jeb had his pick of the litter. He's 5-star. Jeb was going to go anywhere he wanted. I was thankful he came up there on the hill.
Oh, there's no doubt. I made the right choice there, Matt. But Bobby Bowden and some of his staff came. We had a nice dinner there in Searcy in our home. But, man, the moment that I remember that stands out is when Coach Nutt, Bobby Allen, John Thompson, Chris Bond, I committed to them, and, man, they threw a party right there. They were, hitting on the dining room table, and it was a blast getting to commit and then be a part of the Razorback program.
Imagine Coach Nutt with a bag of money being able to go around and recruit. He would get whoever he wanted, man, in this day of age. No question.
That's right.
Hey, do you? So I like to keep up with the combine and stuff. What's your thoughts on Landon Jackson? He plays the same position that you could have played a lot of different positions, but his combine performance and we're going to have to replace him next year up there. But what's your thought on Landon Jackson going forward?
Yeah, I'm really excited to see his performance at the combine. 40-inch vertical, I believe. Is that right?
40 and a half. Get out of here.
Okay. Yeah, 265, 270 with his weight and his height. That's prototypical NFL defensive end. So I feel like he's going to be, definitely first round. I remember Jamal Anderson was a 8th pick overall with the Falcons, but I think Landon is taller and weighs more. And so just a huge future there in the NFL for Landon. And he's got some attributes that are you can't coach those.
He reminds me of Justin Tuck, if you remember that DN from Notre Dame who won a Super Bowl with O.C. Umayora, JPP, I believe, up there in New York. But he's two-way player, can stop the run, stop the pass. I'm excited as well. Jeb, man, hey, this was cool, man. I saw you. We saw you at a lunch or a dinner. We ate with Dean Weber a couple years ago.
That's
I think
right.
that's the last time I've seen you. Yeah, man, it's good to hear your voice today.
Man, it's awesome. It's an exciting time to reconnect with you, and I know this is a great show and a chance for you to get to share and talk about sports and some of your great experiences, Matt, at the U of A and professionally as well. And so I'm thankful that you're staying connected in the state through this show.
Jeb, I'm always a Jeb Huckeba fan, man. Love you, brother, and take care of yourself, man.
Absolutely. You too.
BetOnline is the world's most trusted betting platform and your number one source for online betting in 2025. Whether you're a seasoned fan or a first-time bettor, BetOnline is your ultimate game day companion. With the largest selection of odds on everything from NBA and college basketball to the NHL and UFC, BetOnline continues to be your number one sports betting source. From every three-pointer to hat trick, BetOnline has you covered with odds, stats, and more for every game, every play, and every win. BetOnline, the game starts here.